Halls losing to Heritage on Monday. So after defeating Clinton, Halls losing to Heritage. And Anderson County with the win. Lady Mavericks last night big over Carter, 53-20, and Oak Ridge all over West, 72-35. And got some boys scores, Chandler. Some more girls scores here. Campbell County over West. Coalfield, Lady Yellow Jackets over North City. Oneida over Oakdale, some district games. Sunbright over Monterey. Hardin Valley over Halls by 1 point, so Halls lost their last two. Midway, the 1 point win over Wartburg, and Scott over South Doyle. Guys, y'all, what's the best girls team you've seen play this year?
Probably that I've seen play the Stone Memorial. I'd say they played really well whenever I watched them play.
Yeah. Is that what you'd say, Carter?
Yeah, the same in the Christmas tournament.
Y'all ever scrimmage with the girls?
Our freshmen do.
Yeah.
Freshmen do? Okay. All right, see some more scores. Boys action. This was last Friday. The Dragons over Hall 64-49 as they wrapped up the district regular season. Clinton undefeated in the district. They still have to go to Scott Friday, but they have clinched the district regular season championship, and big win there for the Dragons. Or you see the Anderson County score against Scott last week. As I mentioned earlier, y'all really played an outstanding first half. You led Scott by 9 points. They were at a halftime and ended up losing by 9, but pretty impressive first half y'all played. And what was the difference in that, you think?
Turnovers. We had, I think, 5 or 6 in the first half, and we had 15 or 16 in the second half.
Mm-hmm. And y'all talked about that a lot today at practice, didn't you?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah. So you got to value that basketball. And it was Oak Ridge over Powell last Friday. Oneida over Oliver Springs in 2 overtimes. Sunbright boys over Wartburg. As you see, Central went over Carnes. Carnes has got a pretty good record this year, pretty good team. Coach Lee Henson. Big win there by the Bobcats in the district game. Oakdale over Coalfield, and it was Rockwood by 2 over Midway. Here's some Saturday scores. Midway over Coalfield. Oneida over Harriman. That was a big game there by the Indians over the Blue Devils. I know Harriman's been playing well of late. And Monday we had Campbell County over Carnes, so that's a big win by the Cougars over the Beavers. So Carnes dropping 2 in a row. Union County 1 point winners over Hancock. It was Halls, who y'all will play Friday night, 4 points winners over Heritage. And you see the Carter score last night when y'all played. Hornets over Anderson County, 66-45, and Oak Ridge big over West, 86-51. So here's some more scores. Last night, Oliver Springs over Wartburg, Campbell County over Central. Hall's got a win over Seymour, and Scott as well over Cosby. It was Carnes over Powell, so the Beavers snapped that 2-game losing streak, and Oneida defeating Coalfield by 11, and Kingston losing by 8 to McMinn Central. The Yellow Jackets down a little bit. Last year, I know that team went to the state tournaments, state semifinals. They are struggling a little bit this season. They lost some good seniors off that team. Also lost their head coach, Coach Naramore, not coaching them this year. But Sunbright over Sell Creek, and Union over Gibbs, and Rockwood over Greenback. So there's your scores there in local high school basketball action as we visit here with Connor Martin and Carter Nelson. And guys, start with you, Carter. Who's the toughest team your Mavericks played this year?
Probably Clinton.
Over the Dragons?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What would you say?
I'd have to say Quentin.
Mm-hmm. And you may get another shot at them in the district tournament.
First round, I believe we have them.
Right now, I think it's pretty much locked in. I think they're number 1, and I think Anderson, I think y'all are number 4. Only 4 teams in the district with the new classification to 4A. So good thing about that, all 4 teams will advance to the regional. So that's a little bit different. You know, it's sort of thinned it out in the district, so that's only drawback to the to going to 4 classification. Sort of watered down now, but it gives teams advance easier. You automatically, you're just playing for seeding in the district. So, but the Clinton Dragons, I saw the AP poll today. They are up to number 2 in the AP in Class AAA. 18-2, I believe, and I saw where I think Jackson Garner was. He's up for Mr. Basketball in Class 3A. So, congratulations to Jackson Garner. Also in 4A, the Morristown East Hurricanes, they're ranked number 2 in the state according to the AA poll, and Bearden in at number 7. Also in 3A, there's more local teams. The AP poll has Granger at number 4, Greenville at 5, and Fulton at 6. And Fulton gave Clinton one of their losses this year, and they will have a rematch at Clinton, I believe, February the 1st, which will be next week. And also, as I mentioned, Greenville, they got them at 5, and they beat Granger by about 30 points early in the season, so I don't know about that poll, but you have to play it out on the court, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
And in 2A, you have, going back to 4A, Beach is ranked number 1 in the state. They are 23-0. In 3A, it's Jackson Southside, ranked number 1 in the AP. They are 14-2. 2A, East Nashville, ranked number 1 at 17-2. And in 1A, it's Pickett County. They are 16-3. And North Green, ranked number 6 in 1A, they are 20-4. So Huskies, pretty good season. I know Coach Brad Jones, he always likes to go up to North Green and play. We had a sub-state game there a few years ago. It was very controversial, but tough place to play up there, I guess, in North Green. But let's get back to these young men here and visit with them some more. Strengths and weaknesses. Connor, what would you say your strengths is as a basketball player?
I'd say all around offense, mostly shooting. That'd probably be my strengths. I'd say those are my biggest ones.
Mm-hmm. And what would you say your range is?
I don't know.
You have NBA range?
Say, yeah. I'd say I got past that.
When you go to the next level, do you the coach talk to you what position you might be playing?
I'll probably be playing the 2 is what we're thinking right now. Yeah.
And what would you say are some of the things you need to work on?
Probably getting quicker on defense and still getting more athletic. I mean, and being more vocal. I feel like I've really improved on all of those things over the last year, but I do personally.
Okay. And Carter, what would you say as a sophomore? What's some of your strengths?
Shooting and getting guys open looks.
And you like to penetrate and dish it out?
Yeah, I try to sometimes.
And I know you got pretty good range offensively as well. You like to shoot the three?
Yeah.
Or the mid-range jumper?
I like the three better.
Like the three ball?
Yeah.
And you had that big game last week against Scott, and so I know Coach Wallace depends on you for that a lot. And what were some of the weaknesses in your game you think you
Probably communication and defense as well.
just helping out on the weak side,
Yeah.
helping your teammates out? And do you play any other sports?
No, growing up I played football as well, and then picked up golf in middle school, and I just stuck to basketball once I got to high school.
Okay, what about you?
Baseball.
Baseball, right? I know you're a baseball guy too.
Yep.
Pitcher, right?
Yep, that's
And,
correct.
So, are you getting ready for a baseball season yet?
Just starting. Just about to start getting ready.
And you have a new coach this year at Anderson County in baseball, right?
Yep, it was our assistant coach last year, Coach B.
Coach Josh Boynton, and you looking forward to playing for him?
Yep,
So you're a pitcher, right?
correct.
So how'd that go last year pitching?
I pitched really well. I pitched a lot better than I expected, a lot better than I thought I would. I opened up the season with a no-hitter, which I didn't even know I had until they told me after the game. And then I felt like it went really well. We played pretty well throughout the season as a team as well, but just came up short.
And you're a left-hander, right?
Correct.
Do you have a natural curve or what?
Yep, the ball moves without me even having to do anything.
What pitches do you throw?
Fastball, a slurve, which is kind of a mix between a slider and a curveball, and a changeup.
And forget what I was going to ask you there. Or was baseball-wise, what kind of team is the Mavericks going to have this? Y'all return several players?
Yeah, almost everybody's coming back except for Tigo, who was our starting catcher last year, which we're going to miss him a lot, and Jacob Brock, who also started for us last year, so we're going to miss those two. But we've pretty much got the same exact team. Connor Tackett won't be playing this year either because he's hurt, and so he decided that it'd be better for him to take the year off and recover. And so, but other than that, everybody else is returning. So I think we'll be even better this year than last year because the change of classification, it allows us to have a better opportunity to win games.
Yeah, baseball's going to 4A too, and softball, and yeah, I see it'll be same district, I guess, Halls and Scott and Clinton.
Same one.
So I know Halls is always has a good baseball tradition
Yeah.
program there with Coach Poston, been there a long time. And how did y'all fare against Halls last year?
We beat them once, and I think we lost it 3 times, I want to say. I think that's what it was.
So that'll be interesting here in baseball. You wouldn't have to go through a Farragut or
No.
so a little bit easier on the teams. You don't have to play the much larger schools. I know there's some good teams in baseball though, and Seymour, they're a pretty good school. They play in the 3A as well, so that's a possible region opponent.
Right.
So switching back to basketball, Carter, do you have any pregame rituals?
Not really, nope.
What's on your playlist? when you listen to music for the game, or
NBA young boy.
NBA young boy?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What about you, Connor?
I mean, I pray before every game, and whenever I listen to music, I just listen to rap. It just depends on the day, depends on what I'm feeling, who I listen to.
I know I was going to ask you, there at Trevica, where you're going to your college basketball, they have a baseball program?
They do.
Are you possibility of maybe playing any
I mean,
baseball?
they said I could, but I don't know if I'm going to or not, because I don't know if I want to have zero free time, because if I do that, I don't know if I'll have any free time at all to do anything outside of that. But they're ranked, I think, 6th in all D2 schools in the preseason rankings.
In the baseball?
Yep.
And what do you plan to study there?
I'm thinking electrical engineering.
Okay. And it's getting back to yourself. I know before you came to Anderson County, you played at Grace, right? And
Yep.
when were you at Grace?
I transferred to Grace as a 5th grader, and then was there throughout middle school, and then my freshman year I played there, and then transferred to Anderson County my sophomore year.
And what made you come to Anderson County? I know, I think I've talked to your father. I think y'all sort of grew up, you lived in Clinton?
My dad kind of grew up, and his parents lived there, so they kind of have always been around that area. So we just kind of, I don't really know how we ended up at Anderson County, but we just kind of did.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we did.
Yeah. I'm sure Coach Wallace, glad you did as well. You have a favorite team in sports? I know we talked about Duke. I mean, in pro, you have
The Lakers. The Lakers are my
Lakers.
favorite. They've been my favorite since I was little, ever since Kobe. I was a big
And
Kobe fan.
Speaking of Kobe, this is the 2nd anniversary of his tragic death. So yeah, it's hard to believe it's been 2 years, but it's pretty tragic.
Yeah.
And you have was Kobe your favorite player? You
Yeah,
said?
he was. Yeah.
Yeah. But you, Connor, or Carter, talked about your favorite team. You really don't have it, but professionally, you have a favorite?
No, not really a favorite team. I just really like Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving. Try to pattern your game after him a little bit.
I wish, but yeah.
He's a pretty good player, isn't
Yeah. Super quick.
he? Yeah. Can you dribble between your legs like him does?
Not as fast, no.
Yeah. You still got time to improve on that. What's your long range goal? Would you like to play? I'm sure you like to play in college.
Yes. I haven't really thought of anything outside of college. Just really just focused on that right now.
Still a few years away from that.
Right.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and take our second break of the night, and we'll be right back to visit more with Connor Martin and Carter Nelson, the team members for Anderson County Maverick basketball. So give us a call. We'll be right back. You're watching Locker Room Chat.
At OEB Law, our home is your home. And your family is our family. And down here, family takes care of family. Giving back and helping out whenever needed. OEB Law is proud to be from East Tennessee. OEB Law feels like home.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We buy it on the spot and we pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. Rome Metals, we treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Herman and Rockwood. At Roan Medical Center, we are committed to serving this community and providing the best possible care for our patients. We have 20 medical specialists on staff representing all areas of care in a clean and safe environment. You don't have to go out of town to receive excellence in outpatient services, so please don't delay. The care you deserve is right here, right now. For the moments of need, we are here for you.
For 14 years, Subaru and our retailers have been sharing the love with those who need it most. Now Subaru is the largest automotive donor to Make-A-Wish and Meals on Wheels, and the largest corporate donor to the ASPCA and National Park Foundation. Get a new Subaru during the Share That Love event, and Subaru will donate $250 to charity.
Earl Duff Subaru in Kingston is proud to support both national and local charities during the Subaru Share the Love event.
Alexander Guesthouse Senior Living is Oak Ridge's secret to senior care. Our all-inclusive assisted living and memory care offers 24-hour care, medication management, laundry services, housekeeping services, and assistance with activities of daily living. At Alexander, we treat your loved ones like our loved ones. Our Jackson Suites are $2,000 a month. To schedule a tour, give us a call at 865-294-5489. Alexander Guesthouse, Oak Ridge's secret to senior care.
All right, welcome back into the locker room, Chad, and the Vols are victorious tonight, 78-71 over the Florida Gators. So maybe Eric Oakes will call in. He's a big Florida fan. I don't know if he will call in tonight though. Phone lines are open. You'd like a question or comment as we're chatting with Connor Martin and Carter Nelson. Carter's a sophomore point guard for Anderson County, and Connor is the senior, 6'6" senior, going to Trebica Nazarene to continue his basketball career and his education. So just give us a call. And guys, I'll talk some more with y'all. Carter, when you're not playing basketball, what's your hobbies?
Hang out with friends or play video games, probably. About it.
What's your favorite video game?
Fortnite or 2K.
Yeah. Are you Kyrie? Play NBA 2K or?
No, just random teams.
Oh, it's random.
Yep.
What about you, Connor?
Pretty much play video games or watch movies, one of the two.
What's your favorite movie?
I really like all the Marvel movies. I've started getting into those this year. Watched through all those. I really can't pick a favorite out of all of them.
Have you been to see Superman?
Spider-Man?
I mean Spider-Man.
Yep, I went and watched that the week after it came out.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen that yet. How would you rate that?
It's a 10 out of 10. I think it's a really good movie.
Is it the best Spider-Man movie?
Yeah. If you've seen all the other ones, it makes a lot more sense too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I haven't seen it yet. I've been wanting to, maybe this weekend. Okay. So Connor, what's it like playing for Coach Wallace?
It's interesting. We'll put it that way. I'm just kidding. I like Wallace. I love him. Love him as a coach.
Does he get pretty intense at times?
Yeah, he can. He can get intense whenever things aren't going the way they want them to. But at the same time, he'll love you all the time.
And what about you, Carter? What's it like playing for Coach Wallace?
It's intense sometimes, but I like him.
And you said something off the air about Coach Stewart maybe calling in. Or
I wish he would.
What's it like playing for Coach Stewart? He's almost like another coach, ain't he? I know he head coach there at South Doyle, so he's a good addition there to the staff last season.
I really like Coach Stu.
Yeah. And, so give us a call, a question or comment for these young men. And going back to what was, say, your favorite subject is in school?
I don't really like none of it, but if I had to pick math.
And what kind of math do you have?
I just finished geometry last semester.
Geometry, yeah, okay. So we got a call coming in. What would you say your favorite subject in school?
I'd say it's probably science and then closely followed by math. So.
What kind of math you have this year?
I took dual enrollment stats the first semester.
So you're earning college credit now?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
We got a call. Let's take it. You're on the locker room chat. Go ahead. We got to put our earbuds in. Let's see.
Yeah, I was wondering how these guys got their hair to look so good on TV tonight.
Go ahead, caller.
I was just wanting to see how these guys made their hair look so good for TV tonight.
This is Coach Couples, right?
That's right.
I'm not picking you up. Did you say that? Repeat that question. Did you hear it, Carter?
Yeah, he was asking about our hair, how we got it to look so good.
Oh, about their hair? Yeah, I know it. I was going to ask Carter about his hair. He don't have his man bun. I don't know if it's a man bun or what do you call that when you wear it up?
I guess a man bun.
Like an Indian or something.
Yeah.
What about you? Connor's got some good hair going on. He's cut it a little bit, I think.
Just kind of get out of the shower and run my feet or run a towel through it and then go with however it looks, hope for the best.
Any other questions there, Coach Couples?
Well, I just wanted to tell these guys that they're doing great and they're fine young men, and it's been my pleasure to get to coach them also. But I've kind of heard they didn't mention me earlier when they were talking about how great the coaches are.
What'd you say, Carter? My earbud's not working.
Say it again, Cup.
I said I just wanted to let everybody know these guys are two fine young men, and I enjoy coaching them. And I don't know why they didn't mention me earlier when they were talking about the coaching.
Oh, I enjoy playing with you.
I know, I'm just messing with you. That's awesome. Y'all doing great. That's what God is saying.
Thank you.
Assistant coach Mitch Couples, y'all didn't mention him. He's head coach of the girls this year. He sort of got a double duty, and I guess he spends more time with the girls now than he did with the guys. But I know Coach Couples is an outstanding coach as well, and y'all have a terrific staff there with Coach Wallace all the way down to Coach Bingham. Coach Bingham, it hasn't been too long ago since he played there at Anderson County, so I know he's more so y'all's guys' age, and probably can talk to y'all a lot about different things as opposed to some of the older coaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But thanks for calling in there, Coach Couples. We got about 10 minutes left in the show, and actually y'all some other things here I'd just like to talk about. What's that? Got another call? Got some more calls coming in. Get the earbud in there. This one earbud wasn't working, Chandler, so let's try it. Go ahead, caller. You're on the locker room chat.
I'm calling to ask who's the funniest on the team.
This is Bryson. Go ahead, Bryson.
Just gonna ask who's the funniest on the team.
Who's the funniest?
Yeah.
Me, for sure.
Is this Bryson Val?
No.
Yes.
No.
Now, Bryson, talk about that dunk you had against Oliver Springs.
I thought the dunk was cool.
What'd he say?
He said he thought his dunk was cool.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a way to end a game, isn't it? I heard Zeke said his dunk was better.
No, I'd say my dunk is just a little bit better, but Zeke's was pretty good.
I think y'all are tied right now. Are you 1-1 or Do you have more than one dunk this year?
Yeah, me and Zeke during practice always have competitions on dunks and stuff, and I usually get the upper hand on them. But
He said he's going to get more dunks before the season's over.
we'll probably have to see. We usually don't get the opportunity to dunk it much, but now that we got our first ones in, we'll try a little bit harder to get some more.
What about these two guys up here, Bryson? You ever played them one-on-one?
Yeah, I played Connor Martin one-on-one, and he just stroked a three right in my face. So.
Threw one back in your face, did he?
Yeah, and then Carter, he's just super quick, and he just dribbled right by.
Just dribbled right by you, huh?
Yeah.
Say you could take them on the football field, though, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a pretty athletic player, and I really enjoy watching you play.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate you calling in. You got any other questions or comment?
No, the only question was who's the funniest on the team, and I think I know that answer.
Okay. Well, we thank you for calling in.
Yes, sir.
Good luck Friday night.
Thank you.
What was that? What did Bryson say there at the end?
He said thank you, and that he wanted to know who the funniest on the team was.
That's yourself, right?
Oh yeah.
Who keeps y'all loose on the team? Who would y'all say?
I don't really know.
In the locker room. Was it
Zeke.
Bryson?
Zeke, yeah, I'd have to say Zeke's the one that keeps everybody loose.
Zeke and
Sometimes it can be a bad thing, but it's always funny.
what about who gets you fired up? Who's the vocal?
I would say probably Brandon Mcgee.
Yeah, he probably.
I could see that. He plays. He's pretty.
He's definitely the most vocal.
Yeah, he's fiery on the court, ain't he? What was that technical he got last night? What was that about?
We didn't agree with the call, and he had said something to the ref, and the ref didn't like it, and he gave him a technical.
Yeah, I like how Brandon plays. Also, his brother Ryan. They really play hard and.
Yeah, they're super physical.
Yeah, aggressive, and I like their style. We got it. Thanks for the call, Bryson, and got a few minutes left in the show, and let's see. Got some other questions here for you guys here to end the show. But first off, the season for the Mavericks. What's the plan from here on out? You know, we haven't won a game yet in the district. So, Carter, what do you think down the stretch? What's it going to take to win out here, advance, maybe make a good show? I know the district tournaments. I think Anderson County's hosting it. So,
right. Like I said earlier, it probably just come down to rebound and physicality.
And Connor, you excited about the district tournament? Be at home?
Oh yeah, really excited about that. I think we have the best rims now of anybody that we've played since we got our new ones. I don't think there's any better rims around here.
Think y'all can make some noise?
I think we can surprise some people. I think there's a real chance that we surprise a lot of people.
You have your chance there against Clinton that first game.
Yep.
So it should be a packed house. I know you're looking forward to that, and maybe play a little bit better, you know, maybe a closer game, you know. I know definitely capable of that.
Yep.
Okay, I'll ask y'all some speed round questions here real quick for the end of the show, and we'll start with Connor, what's your favorite food?
I'd say steak. Specifically filet. Yeah.
And, favorite place to eat?
Out of everywhere I've ever eaten, probably Ruth Chris.
Chris, okay, you got good steaks.
I don't get to eat there much. I've only eaten there, I think, twice, but that's probably my place.
How much time you say? 5 minutes. 5 minutes? Okay, I've never been to Ruth Chris.
It's really good. If you ever get the chance to go, I definitely would go.
It's pretty expensive, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's why I've only been twice.
What about you, Carter? What's your favorite food to eat?
Boneless wings.
And your favorite restaurant?
Fast food, Taco Bell for sure, but sit down, probably Texas Roadhouse.
It's a pretty good one.
Do y'all go anywhere after the game as a team or player or something? Do y'all go out and eat?
Yeah, it's usually Waffle House right down the road.
Most of the players go there after the game? What about the Sonic they're building?
That would probably be the cookout on our exit, pretty much.
Yeah.
The hangout spot.
Once they get that up, it'd be a nice place to go after a baseball game.
Yeah, it'd be a nice place.
It warms up there a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, Carter, what's the place you'd like to visit? Do you think if you had one place you could go visit?
Probably Mexico.
Mexico?
Yeah.
Cancun? It'd be nice. What about you?
I've always wanted to go to LA. See what it's like.
Go check out the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
That'd be a good graduation present from your parents.
Oh yeah.
If they're watching.
Yeah.
And you have a favorite band? We talked about that earlier. Favorite music?
I don't know of any like modern bands, but my dad listens to the 80s, and ACDC is pretty good.
Yeah, AC/DC. Yeah. That's what I grew up with. Yeah, like that. What about you?
I don't really have a favorite band. I don't really know.
You have any hidden talents?
I have 3. I can solve a Rubik's Cube. I know how to juggle, and I also know how to yo-yo. Like, do tricks with a yo-yo, not just throw it down and bring it back up.
Pretty good if you can juggle.
Yep.
It's hard to do.
Yeah.
What about you, Carter? Any hidden talents?
Not that I can think of, no.
And any phobias? Anything you're scared of?
Tight spaces.
Claustrophobic?
Yeah.
What about you, Connor?
Say heights.
In the heights?
Yeah.
We've got about a minute left, so I'd like to give a shout out, Connor.
Shout out to my family because I know they're watching, so shout out to them.
Okay. Carter?
I was told by Bryson Val to tell everybody that he is the best shooter on the team.
Bryson Val, the best shooter on the team. Okay, we're going to want to see that Friday night, won't we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I know y'all play at Halls Friday, big district game. Also Saturday at Well. Saturday also at home, a makeup game with Northview Academy. I think that's a 4 o'clock tip. And girls at 2:30. So guys, I just appreciate y'all being here and
appreciate
thank you for coming in and on a short notice.
Thank you.
And good luck the rest of the season. And so that's going to wrap it up here for the locker room chat. We thank everyone that called in. We'll see you next week. You've been watching Locker Room Chat.